The Pluto hits out and going back on his particular journey with Felicity Shiro. This is after news came out that they were definitely crowd chasing and they are not real anymore. By the way, you guys, mulikuwa mmeamini hiyo story? Okay, there is this particular video that is trending right now of the Pluto and Felicity just, enjoying the dope music in the car, and people are just talking, okay, so it was just mere crash. You know what? This is it. My good name is Anthony Jenga, and this is EV Media Kenya, the #1 online TV. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, let us dive into this particular udaku, the hottest gossip in town. So the Pluto has been insinuating to have broken up with his lover for 3 years, that is Felicity Shilo, aka Mama Zoe. If you definitely know Mama Zoe, you definitely know this particular guy has been in love with this particular mama. After trying one particular relationship with Mama Sky there before, I'm talking about 5 years ago. Mama Sky went out and cheated on the Pluto, and Pluto had no otherwise than returning to the field na kusaka magenje, because they tend to say that when you see kama pale umechitiwa mtu yangu, the market is very clean. Wakikuwa nasemanga ni dhoko tene boga itana hoha. So the Pluto didn't hesitate at that particular moment. He went back into the market, and luckily he found a love. He found a cool chile. I'm talking about Felicity Shilo. They just met there at the university, and Pluto look at this particular chile and be like, oh damn, she can be a fun girl, because she was petite at that particular moment, and Pluto was like, god damn, when I'm looking at this particular chile, she is everywhere, she is buoyant, By the way, I don't know if the Pluto fell in love with the character of Felicity, or she definitely loved this particular petite blonde girl from Limulu, and without that particular hesitation, he just went on straight on the line and be like, you know what? What's up, my girl? You look so cute. You look so beautiful. I want to take you on a date. I have been dying seeing your face, And after 2-3 days, and the Pluto started typing and deleting those particular, like, oh my God, Felicity, you make my world goes palagasha, and Felicity was, oh my God, I'm a girl from Rimuru. I have never seen this. I have never heard this. So it was just a phenomenal moment. And Felicity, with the 2 dates here and there, she definitely fell in love with he jangile naitwa Pluto. And Pluto, once he just discovered that Felicity has, gotten into the box, tunasemanga ashaingia boka. So when the Pluto just realized, you know what, Felicity is in the box right now, and we have to close it as fast as possible. Do you know what the Pluto did next? Oh my God. He just took this particular girl on the streets and started, doing some videos. What's up, guys? It is the Pluto again, and I have a girlfriend. There is that before he started being serious with the sanitizing career, whereby he would go definitely on the streets of Nairobi, on different streets of universities, and he definitely did a lot of work, getting those particular episodes of sanitization. Sanitization is like, taking a phone of a dame, na phone ya chale, and then you go through the text and find out if they are cheating. But if you know that many people in Nairobi definitely cheat, but you gonna know it. You don't know it until you find yourself in that particular situation. So the Pluto went on hand and started to play the ball. When you are playing the ball and the goalkeeper doesn't have those particular good tactics of handling the ball, definitely we would definitely miss. Sometimes the Pluto could get a clear penalty, but you know what? Because the goalkeeper was poor in that particular time, he definitely just wasting it. But you know what? There is this particular a good time before that. Felicity Shiloh was fed up with this particular nigger, and this particular nigger by the name Pluto was like, oh damn, we have been in this particular relationship for a while, but look at it like now. It is like it is not working anymore. We don't need to force issues anymore. We have just to call it a bye-bye for now. And that particular time, the Pluto said, adios muchachos, it is over. Let me tell you, it was brutally over. You guy, my guy, vitunguu zilichongwa hii mtaa. People are typing and deleting at the same time. Oh my god, the Pluto, you did that to this particular Chile. You'll never find a good lad. You know how? Obviously, guys, sorry for that. I have a code, but I'm out here just making content. There is no excuse about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, people on the street were just like, oh, what? Do you know that particular small guy by the name Pluto who met the president at the age of 12? Do you know him? And they were like, oh yes, we definitely know the Pluto. Do you imagine they have broken up? And it was so mad. That led to Felicity Shiro opening a YouTube channel because a lot of fans were demanding for answers. And they were, eagerly waiting. What will Felicity Shiloh say at the end of the day? Because if you definitely hear from one particular side of a coin, you will never know what is in the other side of the coin. So the Pluto came out clearly and said, we break up because of this and this and this. And now Felicity had to open a YouTube channel because the pressure was mounting at a very high speed. Let me tell you, it was electric, and people left light and center were like, umesikia hiyo, all over. And Felicity did that particular thing, open a YouTube channel, drop the first video explaining why they are not ready or why they break up with the Pluto. And you know what? The internet was like this. They were just waiting for that particular video, and it was crazy boomed. Subscribers after subscribers after subscribers. Now, by the way, guys, have you subscribed to this YouTube channel? Ama hapa umekuja tu kusikia udaku na utaki kusubscribe? Mtu wangu, usijaribu kutoka hapa bila kusubscribe. So, ladies and gentlemen, Felicity came back. And after putting that particular discussion online, people started debating, this is long, this did to that, this is not right, it is not meant to be done this way. You don't want. After some particular time, the Pluto went out, thought about this. Was it a good idea? Felicity went out, thought about. And because, when people are so much in love, when they stay apart for like 2 or 3 weeks, they start just immediately missing each other. And the moment they just get back, it is just, like waiting for that particular kiss, a very beautiful kiss. Waiting for that particular moment to be like, oh, damn, I have lost Rust or last? Oh my God. What should we do next? And be like, let us do it, then we'll explain later. And if you know, you know. Wakatwangana ile kitu. After that, wakaanza kuuliza, mbona ulifanya hivi, mbona ukafanya hivi, hii si poa, imagine hapa huku nifanyia poa, you know. And after some particular time, they announced that they are back like never before. And you know what, the internet went crazy, and everyone was like, damn, that is the thing that we were waiting for. And when they came back, content after content, they started doing planks, they started doing, you know, those particular funny videos, and their family started to grow day by day, time by time. And you know what, before they could know it, the goalkeeper had known the art of catching the ball. Who is the goalkeeper? Felicity Shiro. Oh my God, alikuwa anatoa hivi specs, anawaambia ebu piga hiyo ball uchengachenge uone kama utafunga. Pluto akajiandaa. Goalkeeper sahi mambo imekuwa poa. The Pluto akawekelea shoti moja kali sana, naye goalkeeper juu amevia hii kitu akadaka ball, so akashika ball venye inafaa. Mtu wangu, bao ilikuwa imefungwa ama iko imefungwa? Hata hapo mimi sielewi, because bao ilikuwa imeshikwa, lakini wao walikuwa nasema imefungwa. Itakuwaje? Is that particular story make sense? To me, it doesn't. I have seen what you have done. I have seen, definitely. I have seen. So, the Pluto was told this particular great good news that, you know what, babe, I'm pregnant. And Pluto was like, my word has turned to Palagasha, you know. And the Pluto was eager waiting day by day. You know, at that particular time, you are like, you know, my girlfriend is so pregnant, and I'm expecting my second born. Oh my God, I can't believe. Remember the Pluto, firstborn, that is her daughter, that is his daughter especially. Is it his or her? Oh my God, I got this particular problem with the pronouns. But you know what? We will definitely learn with time, because time will tell. The Pluto went out and found my baby is serious, is pregnant, and we need to launch these things, and organize the baby shower. And before the baby shower, the Pluto thought, you know what? We have stayed in this particular house for long. We need to buy a new house. The Pluto went ahead and bought a 4-bedroom mansion, a very nice one, with its own compound. You know, the other time Pluto had bought a house, but it was in an estate. You know, that particular gated estate, whereby you have a house and like a small car fence kidogo tu, but you can already, this other is an estate, yani inakanga kaa shule, because each and every particular house looks exactly like each other. Kama iko na tank kwa left na tap number 13 ni ya blue, hata hizo nyumba zingine zote tap number 13 ni ya blue. Just imagine, zinakuanga hivyo, and they don't care. They were like, you know what, sisi huanga tunaishi kwa ile S2. And you'll be like, God damn, estate, it's okay. You know, that's life. Utafanya nini? Utadu. So ladies and gentlemen, hey, the Pluto surprised his baby girl with what? A mansion. 2 weeks later, the Pluto bought a Mercedes. A Mercedes? No, the Pluto bought a Mazda CX-5. Oh my God, a red one. And you know what? On the day of baby shower, the Pluto handed over the keys of the the Mazda. Why am I saying that? Ama nataka tu kuambia, nataka kuchoma. Okay, the Pluto walinunua gari mpya. Okay, niko nataka kuambia hivyo. Ndio maana hiyo jina inashinda ikinisumbua, hiyo Mercedes, but unajua nimechoma. My editor utakata hiyo part. Wasijue hiyo surprise because sitaki kuchoma sana, taharibia watu wengine surprise. So, the Pluto went ahead and gave the Mazda CX-5 to his baby girl. I'm talking about Felicity Shiro, and things turned to be light. Things went on to be good and to be cute. You know what? She definitely delivered a cool, a very beautiful look-alike. But the baby Zoe looks exactly like her grandma. Do you know that? Wanafanananga sana na grandma yake. Yeah. Zoe Modhoni Wadegwa. Do you know the word Degwa means a bull? Do you know that? Majority of you don't know. A bull is called Degwa, and Pluto is especially Robert Degwa Wakamagu. Yeah, that is origin on him. But you know what? The Pluto in this particular relationship, there started to be some particular scandals related to the Pluto. That you know what, I'm carrying the pregnancy, the Pluto cheated, There were a lot of things here and there, and you know what? Some particular time Felicity was like, oh damn, is this serious? Is this what I'm thinking of? Is this the thing that I'm thinking that the Pluto might have gone to some particular extent of making another bitch pregnant? You know, sa hapo pressure ikaanza kupika the Pluto. Do you know at that particular moment, the Pluto lost all his endorsements? I'm talking about the betting companies, corporates, all that have, been on their standstill to support Pluto's idea, to be on there to support the Pluto show. They just stepped aside. Wakasema tufanye na huyu kijana kazi tena. Because there was a lot of pranks. Sorry for that. There was a lot of scams, which was totally false. There was nothing like that. People were just trying to taint the Pluto's name, and dragging it into mud so much. But the truth of the matter is, our guy was so good in whatever he was doing. He was so accurate. He meant good for Felicity. Life continued. The Pluto bought another new car. Oh, okay, let me take you through it. The Pluto sold the older J150, that is the Prado, and bought the newest TXL in the town. You know that TXL is a good trim of a Prado, which got a lot of, what we call luxury features, like the sunroof. It has some particular leather seats. It has some, extra things because it is a TXL trim. Do you know, guys? But ukitaka kujua hiyo, mimi sitaki kuwaletea show ya magari sahi, lakini nitawafunza kitu one part by one. Because some particular guys, maybe they thought that you don't know more about cars. But let me tell you, I have a code. That is the reason that I keep doing that. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Pluto did it in the right way. He didn't hesitate. He knew we had to do this correctly, and that is what the Pluto did. The Pluto went ahead, invested in a farm, and bought a lot of cows, invested in a lot of goats, and started a dairy farm in Githongori, which is a very good line now. He has a lot of cows, a lot of goats, a lot of sheep in that particular farm, and a lot of pigs. If you don't know, Pluto is a pig farmer. He got some piglets. Is they are called piglets? Oh my god, I can't believe that. And guys, do you know a fact that a pig carries its pregnancy at 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 hours, 3 3 minutes and 3 seconds? Do you know that it is 3 3 3 3 3? I don't know why. I don't know if it is magical, but it just have to do that. I don't know the correct reason why it follows that particular order or that particular category. It tends to do that each and every particular time. So the Pluto did it light because he invested in whatever mattered at that particular moment. So he had to continue doing this at each and every particular time. You know what? The Pluto continued with that particular lifestyle, doing that each and every particular day. He didn't give up even a single particular day. And the Pluto became the big brand again. He got a lot of entitlement, he got a lot of deals out there, you know, and everything was running cool. Everything was running light. You know what? Your guy, my guy, he didn't hesitate at that particular moment. He had to keep going, to keep pushing, because you know one thing, consistency is the key. The Pluto knew what he wanted at that particular moment. You know, he was able to accomplish a lot of things in that particular relationship, and after some particular time, he opened a business of forex, that is training people how to trade, you know, did that and that and that and a lot of things. So Pluto at some particular time, he focused more on the forex business, and then akahesitate hii side ingine ya content. You know what? After a long break, Pluto started to travel to different countries. He traveled to Rwanda by road, through Uganda, then to Rwanda, then to Burundi. He went a bit at Congo for some particular hours, came back to Tanzania, then back to Kenya. After coming back to Kenya, he continued with the sanitization journey. He kept going, he kept creating content. And it reached to that particular time he was bored. You know, it was not working anymore because demonstrations had started. People started demonstrating here and there, here and there and there. And it reached that particular time. The ambition in Pluto's life started to direct him to vie for a seat, a member of parliament seat, coming 2027. The Pluto is just working on that. Yeah, for a long time he has keep doing that, and I am happy for him because my brother Pluto keep on doing that. So here comes the big thing. Why did the Pluto said that, you know, we are no longer together with Felicity Shiloh, especially after going to a vacation in Tanzania, enjoying life in Tanzania, doing a lot of things in Tanzania? Do you know, it was not a cheap or an easy thing. It is a strategic thing. It was a clout. Pluto did a lot of projects, did a lot of shows in Tanzania. He shooted a lot of music projects, and because Pluto now, he going to get the attentions of Kenyans, for them to come together and, you know what, to do this particular thing, this particular beautiful thing of what? Of making sure the music, if it is released now, it is going to trend. He had to do that particular thing to get the attention of the people. And watu sio wajinga, people just knew from the word. Wakamwambia, bro, tunajua ni ngoma unataka kuachilia, si wachilie tu badala ya kuleta hizi mashenanigans mingi hapa na kula. The Pluto had to do that particular thing. He had to keep pushing, to keep posting about it. You know what? The Pluto was very, very sure, was so accurate that when I say this, Kenyans will react to my story. But you know what? Wakenya sio wajinga. Kenyans are those particular people who keep doing the same thing, and they don't change their formula. So at some particular time, it reaches to this particular extent where you are being caught with these particular scenes. So you can never say that, you know what, it is okay, it is good at this particular moment, and you will be like, oh damn, we need to do this. We have, in fact, to do this. And that is what exactly the Pluto did. He didn't hesitate. And the Kenyans came out bashing to him. A lot of evidences went out, and the people definitely knew the truth. The Pluto was crowd chasing because he wanted to release a song. And when people just told Pluto, you know what, Bible, you have to release the song right now. We definitely know that you want to release a song. You don't have to keep lying about it. And the Pluto was like, oh damn, it is true. I have a song that I want to release. I have it. I'm not going to lie to you. I have the song, but that is not the main cause of the breakup. We are still not back together. But people are just like, this particular guy is taking us for fools. There is this particular thing that you like, sisi sio wajinga bana. We have been here in this particular industry for long. And Kenyans definitely walikuja kujua ukweli. Walijua ukweli wapi? Sahi ndio nawaambia enyewe the Pluto was crowd chasing, because this is a video that they took today in their car. Na nimeamua tu kuwekea hapa by secret. So, watu wangu wa power, that is the full truth about the Pluto. You know what? It has been awesome. It has been good. So good to us. My good name is Anthony Jenga, and this is Eve Media Kenya, the #1 online TV. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Until the next one, guys. Adios. Peace.